I've been gone on hiatus, Gintama has been on such a hot streak of incredible piles of heaping awesome sauce that I haven't been able to take off the title of Chapter of the Week off of it for the past 3 weeks. Am I a tard? Yes! But I'm a proud tard. Hello everyone, I am King Recon, and these are my thoughts for the recent chapters of scripture. I mean Gintama. Chapter 581, entitled Lost Rabbit, was full of Yoshiwara nostalgia and high emotions with Kamui and Koga. GOAT. Chapter 582, entitled Crystal, had one of the most insane chapter endings in the entire arc, and an entire chapter building up to that very moment, beautiful transitions from the flashback to the present. Absolutely GOAT. Chapter 583, entitled Right Arm, holy shit! This chapter started the 3-chapter streak that has yet to be broken of back-to-back-to-back chapters of the week for me. I was shocked from the last chapter, wondering how Utsuro would get back up, since he could not die until facing Gintoki again in my eyes. Yumibozu reminisces on his final moments with Koga, bringing hard, watery eyes, and then BAM! Utsuro rises from the ground like the Undertaker at Survivor Series 2005, exiting the coffin that was on fire. On fire. GOAT! Chapter 584, entitled Strongest, continued the chapter of the week streak, and holy crap did this chapter give me hard chapter 514 vibes. We are the Yorozuya! Unlike you, we aren't connected by blood, but we live under the same roof and eat food from the same pot. We laugh, cry, and get mad at the same things. We are the Yorozuya! Where do I even start, man? The art, the emphasis, and the meaning behind every single piece of dialogue. Gintoki! The hilarious moment that makes Gintoki, knocking out Yumibozu, the fact that this match was even happening was enough for me. Go!
Now, chapter 585, man. I just want to say that I was really thinking about my top 10 favorite chapters in the series, and after reading this chapter, I might have to make adjustments to that top 10. There has been a lot of things I've been wanting to see that have come into fruition this arc, but my favorite character in all of literature, and definitely in this series, and the reason why I hold this series such high regard, is Gintoki. And this chapter proved to me why he is number one. From his line, any strength that's got nothing to lose, nothing to protect is the same as weakness to him. And Kamui and him just going at it, knowing damn well that Kamui's stronger, but Gintoki delivering one of the greatest speeches I've ever read. It was beautiful, yet so emotional, reminding me of how I felt reading chapter 520 with his I am the disciple of Yoshida Shoyo speech. It was absolutely and utterly beautiful. And the thing is it delivers so many different emotions, because it only delivers emotions for Gintoki, because the truth finally comes out, and it's like you always knew, but just seeing him actually say it, it hits home so hard. It's like, yeah, he didn't have anything to his name, he didn't have anything to live for, until he met Kagura and Shinpachi, man. And to me, him saying that hurts in 2 different levels. Of course, for Gintoki, and just seeing, everything he went through, he was empty before he met them and whatnot. But also in the sense that when he said that, and he admitted it, it really showed me that this series is ending. It really came clear to me that, wow, we're in the final stages, man. Because he admitted it. He said it. And, it just like I said before, it's something that we always knew. But it's just one of those things to where, when you see it, when you see somebody actually admit it, that's when you know it's coming to an end. And it was just so many raveling emotions. I'm Yorozuya Gin-chan, and just the entire chapter was godlike, man. Without a doubt, one of my favorite chapters. Maybe it's because I'm a Gintoki fanboy, but son, that chapter has to be somewhere up there, man. For me, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, everything. I loved it, and I can't stop rereading it. It's just before I met them, man. Well, he had nothing, and we know that. We know that after he lost Shoyo, Gintoki went through hell, man. Because after he did that and he lost everybody, then he went to prison, and then he escaped from prison, and he was dying of starvation. Before Otose picked him up, but he still had nothing to his name. He didn't have anything. All he had was a nightmare that continuously kept playing over and over and over again in his head. And it's incredible, because Sorachi started off the series, there's the main thing to a storyline is that something happens that changes the character. The catalyst to any story is that somebody's living their normal life, and then something happens to where their life changes forever, and then they have to continue on this journey to see where they're going to end up. And in the first chapter, even though Shinpachi's life also changed forever after meeting Gintoki, Gintoki's life changed forever because he met Shinpachi in a very, very positive manner. Because who knows what would have happened had Gintoki not met Shinpachi and Kagura. And that's something that it really hurts just thinking about it. Because it's insane. It's insane. It really is sad. It's crazy to think about. Just thinking about that, man. Like, man, like what could have happened in Gintoki if what could happen to this character we love so much had he never met Shinpachi and Kagura? You know, and then after meeting Shinpachi and Kagura, he met everyone else, just like he said, every single other person around him, man. All of those people that barged into his life once again gave him a name again, and just showing that beautiful panel of everyone in this series, that even though Gintoki himself made those guys into who they are, they made Gintoki who he is today. They really gave him his name. You know, once more, he is Yorozuya Ginchan, and it's beautiful, guys. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like this entire series, we've seen how Gintoki never changed, but everyone around him changed because of him. And we see that the one who was impacted the most out of everyone was in fact Gintoki himself, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful to me, man. It's something that I find absolutely amazing, 100%, and it's so awesome being a Gintama fan, guys, being able to experience stuff like this. This chapter, to me, I can't stop rereading it, and I can't stop thinking about it, so I just had to come on here to make a video about something about it, man. And I can't wait for the next chapter. You already know I'm going to be here at the moment it drops, unless it comes out while I'm at final exams, and I'm going to have to wait a couple days, but yeah, I can't wait for the next chapter, man. This fight right now is really giving me those vibes, those like this is crazy vibes, but I've just been enjoying it. Oh my god, this last chapter, man, it's just beautiful. Gintoki only spits fire and the truth, and when he does, it really hits home. Even though what he's, because the thing is, man, it was already building up to it with the line that he said earlier on in the arc. And I believe chapter 571, whenever he said, "I don't live for the manju for the manju in front of my grave. I live for the breakfast that I can eat the next day." You know, and after that he said, like, with the Yorozuya, and here you know, comes here and he says this. It's all coming together, and it's absolutely beautiful, man. And I can't wait to see how the series is going to end, because all of this is of course leading towards its conclusion. But it's been one hell of a ride, guys. This past couple of weeks, it's been insane. Every chapter's been on fire, and Gintama's been my chapter of the week for the past 3 weeks in a row. And no doubts. And I've just been loving it and enjoying it so much. But I wish I could have shared those moments with you guys. But sadly, it wasn't the way to be. But I'm so happy I'm able to come on here and make this video now, because what a time it's been. And here we are on the final stretch on this arc, because this arc is coming to an end soon. But what our arc has become, this Rakuyo Shodan arc has been insane, and especially the past couple chapters, man. It's been insane. But you guys have been awesome for today. Thank you very much for watching. Gintama Awesome Sauce. Just wow. That's my boy Gintoki, man. That's my boy, man. On the next installment of that Awesome Sauce, we tackle Metal Gear Rising Revengeance for the first time in quite a while we talk about topics such as the new Call of Duty remaster and Nintendo's new business moves. I'll see you there.